Okay folks, welcome back to The Long Dark. Yes, you join me exactly where I left off. I'm in the hunting lodge. I have slept pretty much through the night. It's kind of dull. It's kind of starting to get light, but it's not fully light. It's probably a little bit nicer outside than it is in here. And we are, today I think, going to head down the other path down towards the rail yard. We're going to see if we can think about moving some of our stuff down there and sort of storing it down there. So let's have a look at what we're carrying and see if we can take some of this with us down to the rail yard and leave some of it behind. So we want to be taking stuff that we can leave. So an awful lot of what we're carrying we can't really leave behind, but we've got some carry weight, so that's not an issue. Whoops, daisies. Let's head in here. I'm just going to take a piece of the meat and eat it, just so I've got myself plenty of calorie value. That's cool. Mountaineering rope. I kind of want to get that back. So yes, I'm going to take the rope. More. That's going to make us encumbered because the rope's very heavy. Let's just eat that food. I need to pick up some water as well because I haven't got very much. So we are going to be a bit encumbered. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'll just take the rope. And I can probably leave some of the firewood that I'm carrying down there as well, because we've got plenty of firewood up here. So this isn't going to be a permanent base, and it never was. It's just ended up being a bit of a nice little camp whilst I'm up here. So we're doing some good things. So let's make our way out then. And let's see what it's like outside. It's probably going to be cold, because it always is first thing in the morning. It's kind of a real life thing as well, because the sun's not been out, it's been dark, and obviously it's going to go a bit cold. Warms up as the day goes on. Let's see what the weather looks like. It's not the best weather. It's still quite dark, as you can see. Okay, I'm inclined to... Let's just see if we can pass time for a few hours. Just get ourselves into proper daylight. See if the weather improves any. So let's just pass time for 2 hours. Well, hopefully that'll tip us into proper daylight. There we go, and hopefully things have quietened down outside as well. We're going to do some map making as we go, but I think I've only got one piece of charcoal, so I'm probably going to wait until I'm down by the river. Oh god, it's got even worse. It's just typical, isn't it? It always does this on the days that I'm planning on doing trips and travels. Anybody else hear a wolf? I thought I heard... There he is. There's Wolfie. How's my condition? Tempted, you know, I'm tempted. Here he comes. You can't get me. Let's just see if we can get him with the rifle. I'm tempted because I want that wolf pelt. If I can get enough wolf pelts to make the wolfskin coat before we even head back, it'll be pretty cool. But you know what I'm like with this. I always miss. I'm a really bad shot with the rifle, so we'll see how we do. Oh well, it was a direct hit, but he ran. Obviously, it wasn't a fatal hit. Oh darn it! He ran off over there. Oh god, and he's going a long way as well. Oh, hang on, he's looping back. He's looping back. Hopefully he'll come back down this way. Yep. No, he's going over there. Where's Wolfie? There he is. I kind of want him to come back. I don't want him to... I want him to come back this way. I'm going to be reasonably careful because I don't want him to suddenly turn back into attack mode just as he gets to me. So I'm hoping that our friend the wolf drops ultimately what I'm after. Oh, he has gone into attack mode just as he's come back to me. That's just perfect, isn't it? He's just round the corner. Coming this way, hopefully. I know you're there, Mr. Wolf. Come around the corner. I know you're there. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Oh, he's walked over there. Well, he's come out of run mode, so he's obviously still in the land of the living. This isn't ideal because I'm quite a long way off. Oh, it jammed. This is not a great rifle, this one. It's not in very good condition. Ah, missed.
This cold is making my head feel thick.
Oh, he's gone behind an outcrop. Okay. I'm starting to wonder that if we're going to go toe-to-toe here, it might be the easiest solution. Or I might have a really, really good shot. Actually hit him. Oh, okay. I've run out of bullets. I have actually run out of bullets. Okay, perfect. Okay. He's not actually attacked me. He's
too cold.
Okay, I am going to get back inside. I think he is going to drop. I'm hoping he's going to drop. And we'll bag ourselves another wolf pelt. Which isn't what I was intending to do. But it works. Okay, let's just pass time for an hour. And hopefully when we go back outside we'll find ourselves a wolf on the ground. So just bear with me, I am drinking my afternoon coffee. I'm sitting here recording this video. It's still the Sunday after I got back from New York. This is the third video I've done today. I've slotted in between doing everything else that I've got on the list to do. Doing a few of these. I'm waiting for the second round of the, or second race of the second round of the British Touring Car Championship to get underway. In between doing all of the hours and hours of washing. Ah, that's just dawned on me. That is actually a rope drop. That is actually a rope drop. I had not realised that. Okay, let's deploy the rope then. Saves us from carrying it. We can take the rope, so we can take it back. So that actually might be a quicker way up and down. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Okay, now, don't know where this wolf is. Don't know whether it's dropped, whether it's stalking us, whether we're going to walk over the top of here and get attacked. It's a bit of an interesting conundrum, this one. I think I would expect this wolf to have dropped. Although I'm not seeing it anywhere. Oh, there he is. There we go. I kind of knew that Wolfie was going to have dropped. Oh, no, it won't let me light a fire. It's too windy.
Jesus, it's cold.
Yeah, it won't let me. It's too windy. Okay. Well, we're not at hypothermia yet, but we are fairly close. But I do want to try and harvest said Wolfie fairly quickly. I might just take the chance, you know. Let's just go for it. I know I'm going to get a risk of hypothermia, but...
Up there. Oh no. No.
There we go. So, wolf harvested. Let's make our way back. Temperature's improved. We're a pretty high hypothermia risk. It's nice and clear. It's nice and clear. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to get some good views as well. As you've probably figured out, I'm trying to get some good shots that I can use for title frames and title slides.
I would drink
for anyone
almost
wondering why
anything
I'm standing
right
still.
now.
end credit sequences. I want to redesign some of my graphics. Graphics is not what I'm good at, as you've probably figured out, but I want to try and improve my title cards, improve my graphics a little bit, and do all that good stuffs. Right, okay. So, we have bagged ourselves another wolf. We are the wolf killer. I think that's what we're going to have to call ourselves. Let's drop... we'll cook up all this in a moment, and we'll make... do you know what? I don't want to make too much more water, because I'm not going to be able to carry it all back down. But we'll cook up all this wolf meat in a second. Let's just drop the pelt. And the gut that we're carrying. We've got tons of that. Okay, so let's just line the wolf pelt up. So we've actually got ourselves 3 wolf pelts up here. And we think that that one of the other wolves that we fought, the one that we fought in the last video up by the rickety footbridge, also dropped. So there may well be another one out there somewhere, so we might be able to get 4 wolf pelts. I think that's what we need. I mean, we've got a fair way to go before these are cured. But it's pretty impressive what we've managed to gather together in a relatively short amount of time. Okay, 4 usually does it. Can I do anything with this cardboard box? Yes, let's break it down, because we really do need some tinder plugs. So we'll do that. We've got some accelerant there as well, that we don't want to lose. So let's jump on the stove then. We'll continue with the fire striker for the time being, and we'll use a stick to get ourselves going. Oop, take the charcoal first, because we were a bit short of that. I always forget to do that, don't I? Okay, let's get this fire started. Okay, so we didn't quite go the way we wanted to go. We managed to bag ourselves a wolf, though. So we didn't do the trip down to the rail yard that we were planning, but we have managed to bag ourselves a wolf. So not a bad start. Resource-wise, we're doing really, really well. We just need to get all of our scattered resources into one place. The only issue is we've got, back in Trapper's cabin, we've got a lot of stuff. We've got masses and masses of stuff. And here we've got quite a bit as well, but it's getting all this over there that's the tricky bit. Okay, let's add those 4 bits of reclaimed wood, and then we shall go ahead and make ourselves some cooked wolf. As I said, I'm waiting for the second race of the Donington Park round of the British Touring Car Championship to get underway. I've got it up on the screen next to me, and they are leaving the pit lane. So if I get a little bit distracted, it probably means they've all crashed, which is pretty standard if you've ever watched the British Touring Car Championship. And I'm actually going on the 10th of June. I shall be there at Alton Park. So there's a little insight for you into what's going on away from the long dark. And of course, in other news, I have just got back from New York, as I mentioned in the last video. We've been there for a week. It's been pretty cool. It's my second trip over there, and I really do like being in New York. It's I like visiting cities. London, I love going down to London. I wouldn't want to live in a big city. I don't. I live in a small town, and I quite like that relaxed. I live on the edge of a small town, so it's kind of part town, part rural countryside, and it's quite nice. Having that kind of peaceful I forgot we had that rabbit pal. Peaceful relaxation, but it's also nice to visit the hustle and the bustle and the lights and all that kind of stuff. As a photographer, it's great photo opportunities. Didn't really get the chance though while I was over there. We were there for a holiday, not for me to work, so I didn't really take many photographs, but I did do a lot of video, and the vlog will have highlighted that. I say will have because I know what I'm like. I'm really hoping I've managed to get that video posted. Unfortunately, I look after 4 different YouTube channels, and trying to keep on top of it all is a bit of a challenge. I'm just going to do a sleep for an hour, and the reason I'm doing that is because my weariness level, my tiredness level is a little bit on the low side, so I'm just going to do an hour's sleep just to jump on. And just as I say, I've just come back from New York, glancing over at the adverts that are playing on my touring car feed. They've just Expedia doing an advert for trips to New York. Okay, so let's jump outside and see what things look like. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Temperatures above freezing. We are encumbered, which means we won't be able to use the rope. Well, carrying all that wolf meat, that was a bit of a slip up. Don't normally... Okay, let's just drop back inside then. Part of me now really wants to go and find that other wolf, you know. I really want to go and find the missing wolf. Let's just eat some of this food. I can eat a couple of these, I think. There we go. And we've got plenty of water with us. So I'm going to drop things that I don't need to be carrying right now. I've realised I'm also still carrying the rifle, even though I've got no bullets. So let's get rid of these 3 bits of wolf meat, and let's drop the rifle. Where is it? Okay, so let's drop the rifle. So that now gives us a couple of kilos of carrying weight. I've got 6 bits of charcoal as well. Is there anything else I can drop? I am carrying a fair bit of this. I probably don't need to be carrying quite so much of that around. So let's just see if we can ditch some of these. Let's see if we can drop 3 of those. Just keep a couple of those. It's not a massive amount of weight, but every little helps. And also the firewood. Let's ditch some of the firewood that I'm carrying. I don't need to be carrying quite so much. The only reason that I was carrying it was because I was intending to do a run down to the rail yard, but I've now kind of got another idea in mind. Okay, so we've got ourselves enough to keep ourselves alive out here if we do need to, so let's head out. The plan I've got now is to go and see if we can find this wolf, the one that we think we brought down. It was perfect before, now it's going a bit off again. Yeah, the plan I've got now is to go and see if we can find this wolf, the one we thought we brought down by the rickety footbridge. So we're going to head back to the rickety footbridge. It's a little bit of a trek, but we know there's a cave up there, so we know we've got some shelter. So let's head over. And we'll see if we can go and find this wolf, because I really want to try and get the 4th wolf pelt, because I think it's 4 that we need to make the wolfskin coat. So if I can get the 4th wolf pelt here, that means we've got everything we need to make the deerskin boots, deerskin boots, and the repair our deerskin pants, the deerskin trousers, which are already at 80% because we've been attacked by wolves a couple of times, and also to get ourselves the deerskin, the wolfskin coat. I've also got 1 rabbit pelt. I think I need 4 to make the rabbit skin mitts. So let's see if we can get some more rabbits. We've got plenty of guts, so making snares isn't going to be a problem. Plenty of gut and plenty of reclaimed wood, so snares really are not going to be an issue at all. Okay, a couple of different ways we can go here, I think. We'll go this way. I think we can walk across these trees here as well. Slightly different way of doing it. It's the way we did it before. See, that's another pathway, isn't it? Oh, is this the path? Ah, that might be a pathway that takes us down to where we came up properly. Here's the cave. What's our temperature like? Whoa, don't fall off the bridge. -2, so we're okay. -2. It's absolutely fine. So we'll save the cave for the return journey. It's good knowing that there is a cave up here. Now we know where we're going. We've got a little bit more speed. We can get there a bit faster. So we make our way up. Got about 10 minutes left in this video, so I want to try and see if we can find this wolf. I am working on the assumption that I brought it down, and that was based on having a look at my stats. That I had so many wolf struggles, and I'd won so many of them, and I'd killed so many wolves, and I know I shot a couple, but the rest of them had been brought down after the struggles, so that would suggest that the one we struggled with over here, we did bring it down. So hopefully it is still around somewhere. Although, of course, there is a chance there's going to be more wolves around as well, so we've got to be a little bit careful. We are in really good shape though, so Hopefully we can survive a wolf tussle even this far away from home. Keeping an eye on the clocks. I've still got to go and do the shopping as well before time runs out. Okay, so coming up to the rickety footbridge then. So hopefully we shall find our wolf around here somewhere. It'll also give us a good chance to do a little bit of map making and go a little bit further down the path. Yeah, so if we come down the rope, I could see the rickety footbridge, so the rope drop could well be that one there, the one straight in front of us. That cliff could be where the rope drop is that we've just set up. It brings us down there, or it's somewhere around there, definitely. Okay, this is where we tussled with the wolf. It was here. I reckon it kind of dashed around a bit, so it's probably gone down that way. So we'll head over that way in a second. I just want to have a quick look over here. See if I can work out. Oh, I can actually walk virtually all the way around there. Just see if I can see the rope drop. I can't see it, but that could just be because it just doesn't draw it at this distance. But I reckon it is over there somewhere. That's where it brings it down, and it drops us down near the fence and the bridge, which is kind of down at the bottom of here. So yeah, that's pretty good. That cuts a significant corner off, having to walk around the road, so that speeds things up a little bit. The only downside, of course, is we can't climb up or down ropes if we're encumbered. Even slightly. Oops, headwind. Okay, so let's keep our eyes peeled then. So we're looking for the one we tussled with, and we're also keeping an eye open for any other wolves. I think that's probably our fella. Just going to do a survey while I'm here as well, because this will hopefully help fill in some blanks. Yeah, this is kind of heading off towards the rail bridge and down towards the rail yard. So we do need to keep our eyes open for that moose. Okay, let's get a fire going. Fire striker, stick, tinder plug. So this is my normal tactic. You've seen me do this tactic before.
Come on, little fire.
Oh no! I can't believe that. Ding! There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to chuck one piece of cedar and a few of these sticks onto the fire. This gives a couple of hour duration fire. Hopefully that will help as well to melt my carcass. Got a fair chunk of meat on this fella. Hide and gut. It's going to take me 2 hours at the moment to harvest. slightly quicker using the hatchet. That's because the wolf is throat. Do you know what? Let's not bother with the gut because we've got tons of that. That will speed things up a little bit. Let's use the hatchet. I'm actually getting pretty tired. Oh, I didn't bring my bedroll. Oh, what a stupid thing to do. What an idiot. Oh, that was a mistake. What an idiot. I forgot to bring my bedroll, didn't I? What an idiot. That is a classic stupid mistake right there. Okay, so let's get ourselves back then. So we can shelter in the cave, but we can't sleep in the cave. Because I forgot the bedroll. What a stupid thing to do. Mournful music plays as we head to sunset. Okay then, so we're just going to get ourselves back. Oh, let's quickly look at this cairn, because it collects it, even though there's probably no message on it. The Galton's cairn. Oh, that one is actually named, so that backer has actually put their name on there. I just missed, the thing with the Long Dark is, I just missed the Kickstarter campaign. The Kickstarter campaign ended just as I discovered the game. So I bought it as soon as it came out in Steam Early Access, which was how many years ago now? I can't even remember. But I just missed Kickstarter, so I never got the chance to do that, because that would have been exactly what I'd have given a little bit to do that. It's Kickstarter. This is definitely one of the Kickstarter success stories. I'm hoping to make my own Kickstarter success story as well. It's something that I'm working on at the moment, which is a local thing, so it's not something I'll probably really mention on here, but a local arts crafts project to benefit the local community that I'm working on, and hopefully some of the funding will come from Kickstarter or similar things, as well as a bit of Arts Council funding if all goes well. But that's something completely different. It's taking up my business plan writing skills at the moment, that one. Quite a lot of organisation and planning going into it. Okay, so let's keep heading on this way. My torch is going out, so let's just get rid of it. I'm holding an unlit torch. That would have helped us a little bit because it's probably gone cold now, yeah. So that would have just helped us a little bit just to keep us going. Hoping I can get through without having to seek shelter. Oddly enough, I don't have to duck down to go through that way. Go the other way, you have to duck. Cross over the tree. We can use either one. We probably can't use this tree actually. This is one of the world famous gnarly trees. We probably can't use that one. We can use this one. So we cross the tree, and that actually does look like the roadway that we came up on. So I can see it's definitely a roadway. Yeah, there it is. That is actually the roadway, the main roadway. Oh, the proper ominous music is playing now. It's a slightly quicker route. Slightly quicker route back. The music of the Long Dark is Mystery Lake Lodge. Mystery Lake Lodge? Okay, I didn't know that's what it was called. We do now.
Night is coming.
I'm so using that as a... So they actually call this Mystery Lake Lodge. Well, we are kind of connected to Mystery Lake via Fanor Muskeg, so... I suppose in the grand scheme of things, yeah, you probably could call it that.
Okay, getting a bit thirsty.
How mournful is this music as we make our way back up? it does put you on edge. It gets you all jittery. I tell you what, it really does. The music of the Long Dark gets you all jittery. Okay, there we go. So we're back at the lodge then. So we'll just do a little bit of housekeeping just before we call it a night. So we've done really, really well. We have got another wolf pelt. We didn't bother with the gut. And we've come back with some more meat, which is also good. So we can cook that up. We'll cook that up once we've slept for a little bit. So we now have 4 wolf pelts. And I am pretty sure... Just going to move those books. I am pretty sure that 4 wolf pelts is what you need to make the wolfskin coat. Let's just have a quick look. Because it's here in the blueprints. It is indeed 4 wolf pelts. So we have enough wolf pelts now to make the wolfskin coat. And we also have enough deerskins to make the deerskin boots and repair our deerskin pants. So all is definitely very, very good. We need 4 pelts to make the mitts. We haven't quite got those. So we're looking pretty good actually. In fact, we're going to have enough deerskins, wolfskins and everything else between the various different locations around the world to make another set of clothing, which is definitely a bonus. That's always what I aim to try and do. Make a full set of all the animal skin clothing and then try and make another set so you've got a spare just in case you end up losing any of it. But yes, we're looking pretty good. So we've actually had a pretty productive run. We've made it all the way down back to where we were before. We've collected the wolf we brought down. We brought everything together. We've brought down another wolf, so we've got ourselves 4 pelts, we've got 4 hides, we've got loads and loads of all good stuff. So we are looking pretty good up here in the Broken Railroad region. But right now, I am going to say, as always, thank you so much for joining me in the Long Dark. Really hope you enjoy the series. We are going really, really well. This is actually one of the better ones that I've done. We've gone for... How many days are we doing now? I think we're still on day 30. Are we on day 30 officially now? Yes, I think we've done 30 days in the Long Dark, so we're doing really, really well. We've explored quite a few regions and we've moved a lot of stuff about. We're really, really surviving and thriving, as I've started calling it. Yeah, we're doing really, really well, and hopefully we can keep this up and hit that 100-day target. That is what we are initially aiming for. But as always, thank you so much for joining me. Hit the like, subscribe buttons, and I shall see you again very, very soon.